Hello, environmental science. This is Mr. Wang. Today we're learning how to use Excel. Excel is a nice tool for anybody who wants to do math. If you dislike math, the beauty of this is it does it for you. It does it real quick, easy, and any edits will make changes on the fly. The basic idea is you type numbers or you type words. If you are highlighted over a box and you type something, it replaces it. If you want to add to what's already in the box, up here is where you go and type. You'll be on PCs. Mine might look a little different, so if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. In terms of doing math, the key to any math function is to do the equal sign and the parentheses, or this is the frowny face, as I call it. And you can just type what you want. So if you want to do 2 plus 2, just put that in there, and when you push enter, it does the math for you. Done. Now if you look up here, you'll see that it has the equation that it's calculating up here. Well, it shows you the answer in the box. That's helpful, so you can check what it's doing here, see the output there. That's why Excel is neat. Now, if you put in a bunch of numbers, the powerful part of Excel is that not just 2 plus 2, but let's say you want to add up the entire column. There's a series of commands you can give. For example, sum. That will sum any amount of numbers. And let me back up. For these, you don't do the frowny face. You do equals sum. There we go. And then parentheses. And now you want to highlight the range you want to sum. So I'm going to highlight all of those. So now you can see here, it says sum C2 to C6. Like Battleship, C2 to C6. Close the parentheses, and 30 is the answer. Now why this is so neat is if you go up here and change this number 6 to a 66, it automatically updates your overall sum. So you create a spreadsheet that works. Now any edit you do will give you totals at the bottom. Okay, so how this relates to our assignment. If you look at our assignment, that is not the assignment, that is the quiz. Here's our assignment. We're going to be calculating kilowatt hours, the cost of things in your house, how much coal they use. To do that, I give an example spreadsheet, so you're pretty much going to make this exact spreadsheet on Excel. We'll just do kind of the first little part here together, and I'll let you finish this on your own. So, as you can see, we're going to have a bunch of items, how many watts they are, and how many hours per week are things you'll fill in manually. But every other column, you'll set up the equation, and it'll do all the work for you. So, I'm going to copy and paste this chunk over here, delete what I already have. Alright, I'll paste it over here so it's out of the way, and I will start my stuff right here. You can always, in Excel, highlight a row and you can delete rows. So I can eventually delete rows 1 through 3 if I want to. Okay, so set up your column headings. If you run into what I ran into here, you have a couple options. You can, if you get this symbol up on the top, you can make the column wider if you want to. The other option is to extend it into 2 columns. Up to you what you want to do. Okay, I'll type in air conditioner. it says 5,000 watts. Now, here I said take B divided by 1,000. What you all have to do is do the equal sign, parentheses, click on the column B number just to the left of it, which is 5,000, but we want it to say B5 in this sense, divided by 1,000. Now, it'll do this math for me. The answer should be 5, and it is. Now, as you can see, the title is right there. It tells me what it's doing, but the number it gives me is 5. Now, my air conditioner, let's say in a given month, I only use it in the summer, 3 months out of the year. You're going to estimate this. I'll say per month I use this, 100 hours. Oh, I think it's per week. Okay, so I'll edit that down to 40. Now, for hours used per year, since there's 52 weeks in a year, you're going to take the answer to D times 52. So frowny face, click on that box, ups times, which is the star key, Shift 8, 52. Answer should be 2,800. Beautiful. Lastly, as you enter more items in, I'll put A, B, C, C, D, and you have new wattages here, 1,000, 2,000, 5, 10, whatever. You don't need to retype in the equation each time. If you click on this box to copy and paste, all you do is go on the bottom right corner, this little blue box, you get the mouse over it, and then click it, hold it, and drag it down. It's going to copy that equation all the way down, however far I want to go. Now here, it's giving me the answers. Down here, it doesn't have enough information, so it's showing zeros. The beautiful thing is, in this one, I typed it in as B5 divided by 1,000. So it did this one right to the left. Excel understands that when I copy it to this box, it moves it down one. So it takes B6, B7, B8, B9. So it is intuitively moving the equation down one for me. So you'll just type in the first row of equations and then drag it all the way to the bottom. And that will give you your answers. Beyond that, you will design this as you see most useful. I'm going to delete this row, get rid of that. Now it kept my equations, it moved them up as well. And you'll want a separate one for your light bulbs. An idea might be to create a separate, you can create a separate light bulbs section over here if you wanted to. You can even, highlight it somehow. Let's see if I remember how to do this. I'll just highlight it yellow. And so you're going to get all your light bulbs in your house. Like maybe you have, a bunch of 60 watters, and you have 20 of those hours, and you're going to do a little like spreadsheet here of all the light bulbs in your house, and you'll calculate it to a final number, total kilowatt hours. You'll have it calculate right here, and let's say it's 50,945 kilowatt hours. You can have, to keep life simple up here, you have light bulbs, and you can just have it take this number equals parentheses and just click on the value. Now it'll just transfer whatever number is in there to that spot. So if this number changes, the number up here changes as well. So light bulbs are something that probably need their own spreadsheet, since you have multiple light bulbs of different wattages throughout the house. But on the master, it can be one row by utilizing a kind of cutout of that. So play around with this. This is due on Wednesday. Good luck.